up just right. DJ Goonie, by the way. Hub City J in this bitch.
Oh yeah. I think we got one. I go in there with DJ Goonie, by the way. Curly Cinco, David Sebastian. We gon' do it like this.
Oh God. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I ain't never had to turn the swag on and out
Oh
of
God. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I ain't never had to turn the swag on
Yeah.
and automatic.
Hold up.
The Hub Radio.
Hub City Drake, man. I am on location, man. We out here in Inglewood. I'm fucking with my boy DJ Goonie. We getting a one-on-one exclusive with my guy, man. We get a chance to sit back, hang with him, go where he go, get into his world, into his mind, man. So I've been looking forward to this, man. We want to do these exclusive things, man, from time to time, these exclusive interviews. And Goonie is one of the dudes, man, that's a good dude to follow around, man. So we get to have fun with the Goonster. He's hopping with us in the Hub Radio van. We moving, man. We doing this shit all over the place, man. Hub Radio. Check us out, and you do know. Checking out these Inglewood streets. Oh yeah, on the Brea. Get a nigga. Meeting Goonie at an exclusive location, disclosed location. But we had one of the studios that he functioned at, man. So he told me to meet him up over here. He had just got done with his community service. He had just community service, man. So we'll chop it up with him about that, man. But shit.
Nah. I was just doing my countdown, trying to make the motherfucking pull up just right. DJ Goonie, by the way. Hub City J in this bitch. I know I kind of just hopped out and took over. Don't mind my appearance, you know. If he would have been here early, he would have seen what I just been getting into. But it's really, he want to call it a day in the life of DJ Goonie, but it's really adventures with Goonie. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to start off
Hashtag that.
with me whooping his ass in some 2K while we get ready to shoot out to the motherfucking... It's a long day, y'all about to see. So
man, get in the
DJ
Hub
Goonie.
Radio van and you do know it. Goonie, Hub City Dre, let's do it.
What you call it? The Hub?
The Hub Radio van. The Hub City van.
We changing the name of this motherfucker. It's called the Bareback Bus.
Hold up. I've been getting money since I was 16. When you look how we done grown up. Got me like the homie asking too many questions. He a hop now. Yeah, 500 of them things on me looking for a block now. Yeah, I just hit a fast break. I'm just looking for a lob now. Gotta let them go, cause they hot now. Money go a long way. I can show you how to flip a pot now. Oh, bare feet with a mink coat, walking with a crocodile. Like I'm from Africa, where we don't ask too much. Do I not rap enough? Do I not trap enough?
You can drive this thing? Are you licensed to ride?
Man, we finally made it, man. We out here in Chatsworth. I came out here to fuck with my boy DJ Goonie, man. We finna get into the studio, check this shit out. I'm on my Fuck DJ Goonie campaign, man. Up radio, Up City Drake. It's gonna be.
Look, what did it say? Man, I haven't slept in 3 days. Been running like a relay. If she don't work, this shit get replayed. I do this shit the P-way. Pouring in the driveway, pouring in the house. When you're on my watch, time never runs out. Ain't a night, don't stop, tell King cash out. I don't give a bitch shit, suck dick and aim out. So throw your piece in the air. If you're pimping, coming
That button where they can turn it and they can just get us in Spanish. Like
Only your
Hub City Radio. En Calavisión, Telemundo, Univision. Gracias.
You want to do it like Drake?
Yo estoy.
French
Drake
Montana
and
did? So yeah, all right, man. Where we at, man? We at one of your exclusive secret
Honeycomb
locations,
hideout.
The Honeycomb Hideout.
Which bitch house?
Yeah.
Nah, we exclusive studios. You feel what I'm saying?
We have to meet you over in LA, man. We wanted to catch you at your community service. I know you do your community service. You have to do some community service today.
Yeah, well, kind of like every day.
Every day?
Oh yeah, I got like 20 days left of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's better than that shit beats jail. And
What was the situation, bro? How'd you end up with community service? It's funny seeing your favorite DJ on the side of the road picking up trash. That's crazy.
I ain't on nobody's side of the road first. I'm in a park, motherfucker. Shit, picking up trash. It's a real humbling experience, though. I'll tell you that for sure. And it's a situation that.
Can you even talk about it? Man?
Yeah, definitely. It's a situation that definitely changed my life. Nothing too. It is drastic and a very dramatic situation in my life for the mere simple fact that when something like this happens, it changes your life like abruptly. Like I went from traveling the world to like can't really travel. You know what I mean? What happened was it was a shooting that took place in front of Supper Club, which is a club in Hollywood, a couple of years back, and you know, I was just pressed by some guys, typical. I feel like it was just a prideful situation, but I was coming from a position where, like, it's LA, too many niggas is dying, and right. You mistaking me for something, or you coming at me like, I don't know, but I'm not going to be a casualty out here if I can help it, you know what I mean? So, altercation with some guys, they talking about going to the car, grabbing the thing. I tried to drive off, they blocked us in. I was with 4 girls, you know what I mean? And to me, when they said they was going to grab their thing and, X, Y, and Z, I already knew where he was going. So no matter how much people say, like, you could get out the situation, like, sometimes you kind of cornered into a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when things happen, they happen fast.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So people have to understand that. So with that being said, I just shot before they shot.
Okay.
Didn't shoot nobody. Didn't even shoot directly at them. I kind of just, shot in the air.
Right.
The situation's already over.
So
like,
it's
I'm not incriminating myself or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? So, and people were like, man, you shot. Like, how are you out? Like, well, even the judge was like, this is a mandatory 3 years. Shit, I had a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even the niggas could be sitting in this room right now. The niggas I got into it and I wouldn't even know who it is. So it was kind of like a learning experience. Like the whole case cost me $45,000. So I really put $45,000 on the table and just watched that motherfucker burn up. But it taught me a lot. You know what I mean? It taught me that that's not a situation I want to go down. Niggas are tripping. I done got into scuffles with artists want me to play their record. You gotta pay. This is a business. It's a business.
Right.
When you made that record, where'd you go? To the studio, right? And when you created that record, you had to pay an engineer, you had to pay for studio time. Even if you had your own equipment, you had to buy that equipment. So you're paying whoever, you're paying Pro Tools or Logic, or you're paying. Don't think I'm supposed to just play your shit. How do you think I make a living? I am a DJ, disc jockey.
Right. Now, this all these situations like this kind of curved you away from like the club scene.
Not really. It just cause right after that I was on tour. You feel what I'm saying? We was touring the Midwest and up north to us, not East Coast up north, but like the Washingtons and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So the top of the West Coast. I was on tour there overseas. You know what I mean? So that didn't really curve me away from the Hollywood scene. It just showed it just opened my eyes about how people really operate out here. Cause I'm the type of person that walk around like I don't believe in haters. I don't believe in people disliking you for you being successful. Like that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like how can you dislike me for being successful? Like we have the same 24-hour days. Why would you be mad? Like why would you be focused on how I'm succeeding? You know what I mean? So I'm the type of person that walk around like that. Like, man, y'all get in trouble because y'all look for it. But no, being in the limelight, people really come for you.
Yeah.
They really come from you in ways that you don't understand.
We know DJ Goonie, the businessman. We know DJ Goonie, the club DJ, the mixtape DJ, the tour DJ.
Your wife is her DJ.
No. Oh man, but now we're getting into the Goonie, the executive producer. Mm-hmm. We're putting projects together, man. Like we got the On God single that's on iTunes right now, going up, man. And featuring Curly Cinco, David Sebastian. You're building these records now. Mm-hmm. What is this experience like? Where did this come from?
It's funny because I just talked about it. It really came from
not utilizing all the people I've had around me
Right.
for a very long time. That comes from like way back. You know what I mean? When I first moved back to LA, when I graduated college and found out about the jerking movement and created a jerk mixtape and threw that in there, you feel what I'm saying? And now it's like all them artists that broke from there, I should have grabbed records from them, you feel what I'm saying? And been like, I should have been doing that so that when they blew or they got to a certain situation, you know what I mean? I already had my set shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom. So it just really just comes from, it's like not allowing that situation to pass me up again. And so it's like all the talented, it's a new wave of cats coming out of LA.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
A new wave. And it starts with like the OT Genesis, the ADs, the G Pedicos, stuff like that, where I seen cats like really grinding, you know what I mean, coming up. And so now when you see that, it's like, okay, boom, you have like the new wave of artists coming out. So with me believing in these cats before Hollywood accepted them, or you know what I mean, the industry, not even, because you know everybody's still building, but me, you know, believing in these cats before niggas would let them in the club, or I was playing that shit in the club and someone was like, why are you playing that shit? Like, who are these ghetto niggas? And this is the same promoters I see now, like calling these niggas there at the table, and I'm like, see, y'all didn't believe in this shit, you feel what I'm saying? Because y'all not in tune this shit. Like, now all these people are your bros, and you look and shit like that, so you just look at the industry, and it's everybody is just trying to benefit off the next person. So when you hear these rappers say, fuck the promoters, and I get the check from the club owners, or you know what I mean, like, you know, all the shit like that. Like I told somebody one time, like, that's how they treating you. Like, watch, they gonna end up having to pay you $100 grand to come out. You know what I mean? They treated a nigga like shit. I'm like, damn. And showing up, the nigga was booked at the Palms pool in Vegas, going up,
Right.
and hit niggas for a ticket. Niggas call me like, yo, Goonie, you know, hit me directly if you need to get a hold of me for niggas that want to book me. I said, if niggas ain't got 100 bands for you, I'm not moving on it, because they should have took you when I told them to take you. You know what I mean? And so that's
So
that.
now you're building up those, not those particular artists, but artists too.
Artists of, you know what I mean? Because now it's like, okay, boom. A lot of people don't know what, you know what I mean, like how to really get it in. You know what I mean? Or the shit to really be at a, you know, niggas just now started going to Vegas for Memorial and Labor Day, and they like, or Miami. Like, I've been doing that shit. You've been penetrating the market, been going to the biggest parties in the world, been at the All-Star weekends. Niggas is just now tapping into that, like, where it's just like, oh, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Like, nigga, we've been at Super Bowls, renting houses in different cities, you know what I mean, going up. And so it's like now niggas is like tapping into that lifestyle, and it's just like, okay, cool. And then I got all these new artists. It's just kind of like I'm teaching them about the lifestyle in their artistry as well. So it's like,
Right.
y'all rapping about shit, but y'all never really been nowhere. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of artists lack sometimes too, is the real experience.
Okay.
When you're dealing with young artists too, you be like, damn, your music is good, but you're not talking about nothing because you haven't been nowhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? You haven't been to like these parts. Like when you hear people say, you know, they shout out different, like Live on Sunday, King of Down Monday. Like, you just reciting that. Have you been there? Do you know what it is, or you just saying that? You never been in on this part. All-Star Weekend in Houston. Have you been there, or you just saying that? You know what I mean? Like, I done been in historical entertainment news situations, and you just be like, how the fuck did this happen? You know what I mean? Why am I here? While Fab is smacking Ray J or something like that, or you know what I mean? Like, why am I here for this?
There for that.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? You can see the whole politics behind it. You be like, damn, like why was I there for when Baby threw that bottle at Lil Wayne and Live in Miami? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was I there for that? You know what I mean? And it's just because when you in the right spots and you politic with the right people and you're doing things and you moving how you're supposed to, you know what's going on.
So okay, now we're building this project, we're developing these artists, and we're putting it all on one mixtape or
EP.
EP, and it's gonna be available on iTunes.
Yeah.
So how many tracks are you shooting for us?
Honestly, like 7.
How do you choose what artists you're gonna work with?
It's about the production first. So I have like 3 producers. You know what I mean? Either we in there creating something, or they be like, look, I got something. You know what I mean? Boom. I'm like, okay, let me hear it. cool, fuck with it. Let me see who I'm gonna get on this. You know what I mean? Like for their own God record. You know, linking up with Curly. Curly like, I got this record. He played it for me. I'm like, it could be something. He like, what you mean? I'm like, and so I, you know, artists, they don't know what good in the club. They just make the music in the studio, and they, you know, they haven't really transitioned to the club, so they don't know like how to keep the tempo or what the club really wants to keep the club going, the whole thing. And the person that broke that down to me so perfect was Glasses Malone. He like, Goonie, I learned how to DJ like for 3 months. Right? I just trained myself as a DJ, and I got this record. Now I understand it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, see, that's what it takes. You know what I mean? Once you understand the dynamic of the club, when you go to the club, people want to turn up, have a good time, chant, you feel what I'm saying? Anthem music, in the right spot. You know, some clubs you want to go to, they want to get ghetto, they want to be ratchet, they want to shake their ass, twerk, woo. But then you have the upscale clubs that people spend money at, pop bottles, and they want them anthem music, they want that feel-good music. Don't nobody want to fight in the club. Right. People want to go out, have a good time, see some pretty women, hear some shit that they can relate to, you know what I mean? Do a couple of shout-outs and be like, what's that? Supper Club on Tuesday? I gotta go check it out. Now you got a Hollywood landmark for a little bit. Right.
Well, shoot, man, I'm looking forward to hearing some of these tracks, man. I know you're gonna press play on me. I know you're gonna press play on me. Can we hear something?
Yeah, I could.
I could. Hey, man, this man finna press play on this, man. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Alright, I'm gonna play this gossip record. I got some R&B Jones. I got some shit with Ricky Rags. You know, he produced Best Friend.
With 50 Cent?
Young Thug.
Oh, that
New
Best Friend.
shit.
Okay. New shit.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna play this Safe From record. I'm still contemplating on who I'm gonna get on this record. You know what I mean? It's just the hook and the beat produced by one of my producers' tracks. And it's just it's a new jump I'm fucking with right now.
I'ma count it up in my safe house. We could trap it out in my safe house. You could get them drugs in my safe house. Don't you ever take me as a joke, 'cause this love is worth fighting.
Shit, making missions with my mins. Take a minute for my niggas in the pen. They gon' get out, they gon' do this shit again. Nigga on God. Yeah. Nigga on God.
Yeah, so I got some other shit. These records might not make it because they dope, but I'm probably just gonna drop them as just something to drop, like mixtape shit. You know what I mean? Like the EP,
Is it gonna be a mixtape before the EP?
no, I'm probably just gonna just leak records that I'm not gonna put on there, but they're bangers. You know what I mean? It's just I'm having a hard time with the direction of the project. Like I'm going one direction, but I'm getting these bangers that I have to put out. You know what I mean? Like as a DJ, I have to supply niggas with this and be able to like back some shit. You know what I mean? And let the artist. I'm giving the artist something to push. They like, man, I fuck with that record. Why aren't we pushing that? So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna drop that. You know, the EP. It's probably gonna be a lot of records dropped before the EP. You be like, what? So what's going on, motherfucking politics as usual? You know what I mean? And it's like strategic, but I got some shit with like Problem, Bad Luck, and Stoney the Diller that, you know what I mean, I'm probably just gonna drop. I got some shit with Ricky Rax, the producer, Yada from Maybach, and Compton Life with Low on the hook. It's called Gun to My Show. And like I said, a lot of my shit is just like real like lifestyle shit. Like what?
How many tracks you got on there so far? Like, I know you said you want to do 7. How many do you have already?
That I'm gonna use?
No, that you recorded or that you have for this project.
That I'm gonna use or just in total?
In total.
Oh man, some records. You know,
10, 20.
not more than that. But you know, cause it's a lot of different shit. Like I just go through shit like Homicide City, like with Freddie Gibbs and Life. You know?
Shit, oh shit, Compton Academy.
You know, shit like that. I been with my nigga Rockstar. Like, you know, it's just shit, and it's like a lot of niggas like sending some shit. I got this. Flow Kane is not my record, but this artist is named Old Town Marco. He out of Orlando, coming out of Orlando. You know what I mean? I'm about to get him on the project. So it's like I'm getting more and more talent from just the record dropping. And it's just like, damn, okay. Now I got Old Town Marco. I'm creating a record for him. Who am I going to throw on? And I got Puka Leroy out of Dallas with Young Ralph or the Jug Man, you know what I mean, who's out of Atlanta. Like I'm going to get him and Puka Leroy on the record. That's Dallas and Atlanta on a West Coast record, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like what I'm targeting. Everybody's targeting like major artists. I'm targeting the major artists in their city. Niggas that run their city. You know what I mean? So in every city you go to, who's a big artist that's just LA known, but you know it's probably not known other place. You feel what I'm saying?
I would go with RJ.
Okay, perfect example, right? So it's kind of like going to the RJ in every city. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, okay, like who was RJ? And then be like, you ain't heard RJ? Like that nigga buzzing out west, but niggas be like, no. And then you go to Dallas and you be like, they be like, you ain't heard of Puka Leroy? You're like, Puka Leroy, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean? And you be like, oh, okay. You know, you the RJ of Dallas type shit. Then you go to, you know, even in Atlanta, like you got a nigga named Saari the Kid. Like, niggas wasn't fucking with Saari. Like I really would break his shit. Like the niggas like, who is this? I'm like, this nigga hard. Like, you know, okay. Dope. You heard a couple of Goonies on there. Listen to it again. Yeah. Come on. And so I'm definitely getting Saari on a record. You know what I mean?
I was thoroughly impressed by his album, bro. I didn't even know.
Saari the Kid, Kevin Gates, niggas that you know from, you know, it's AD, Genesis. Like, it's just about creating the right record for niggas. You know what I mean? Because I have the outlet with all these, like the RJ of LA, RJ in LA. I got a nigga named Rip Flames out in Cleveland. Hard as shit, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, right around with that 40, you know, I stay with that. You know what I mean? I'm looking at getting him and YFN Lucci and Saari on a record. So now it's kind of like you getting the niggas that's popping in their city and you bringing them together. Like, I got my own freshman class.
Yeah, you've been doing this for a while, man. I remember, I think our first time that we actually worked together, I covered the Toys in the Hood concert.
And who was
at
there?
The LA Convention Center.
Everybody
had AD there, Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, that was like the third or fourth year.
Yeah.
Right? I thought you covered the first one too.
I didn't cover the first.
I think you was at the first
Maybe
one.
I was at the first
Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q,
yeah.
J-Rock, all that. You feel what I'm saying? It's a different politics.
You've been.
So think about if I would have got records on all them people at that time. If I really tapped into that dynamic, because at that point I was just events, community. Like, how do I get everybody in? Oh yeah, let me get all y'all niggas. Let me get all y'all niggas on the event, and it's for the community. I'm just gonna go pass out these toys in your hood. We're gonna set up a station in the Nickerson Gardens and pass out toys. We're gonna go to Hyde Park and West with Nipsey Hussle and all the 6-0s and pass out toys. 211 was popping at that time. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna go to Inglewood, Rogers Park, pass out toys.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it was about. If I would have took that and been like, boom, okay. At that time, I'm like, let me just get a record from you, put it on this mixtape, and I just gave out a free mixtape. If I would have got records on everybody, a Nipsey Hussle and K-Dot and J-Rock record, or Kid Ink and X, Y, and Z and this record, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas would have been like, damn. If not then, by now.
Right. Now, you talked about AD's going to be on this new project.
Yeah, I definitely reached out to AD.
Okay, so and I wanted to ask about y'all relationship, because I used to see you guys together all the time. Like, and when I seen Goonie, I seen AD. I see AD, I seen Goonie. Yeah. All over the place. And lately, I haven't seen you guys.
Yeah, nah, there's nothing to it. It's, you know, even my manager, my best friend, like, we used to be together all the time. He in Miami. Yeah, this job, entertainment industry, this work, it'll take you in different directions. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Artist, DJ, we gotta go like this to come back like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the time. So, there's nothing there. Like, if I call a nigga right now and be like, man, what you doing?
But you know, you can understand why it looks like that, or how it seems like that.
Well, yeah,
for some people.
The industry perceive it like that, or the people out here will perceive it like that, and And then, you know, when niggas reach certain places, a lot of people talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they be like, somebody will make something up like, oh, because he over here and he over here, or they had a fallout over a bitch. Like, that's one nigga I wouldn't ever or haven't ever fell out with over a female, because that's really like my brother. You feel what I'm saying? AD's really my brother. It's not no like industry brother. Like, well, like, no, nigga, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, he that nigga will go knock your head off for me, and I'll do the same for him. You know what I mean? It's there. We haven't ever had no altercation, no nothing. If I see him, he grab like, nigga, what you doing? Like, even for my birthday, like, I felt funny that he was over there and I was over here, and I'm just like, it don't feel right. Like, that's my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I low key like, man, I'm about to like switch this section and somehow like merge it, because it just like Hollywood will make you look like that. Like, AD's over on this side, Goonie on that side. Like, what's going on with them niggas? It's nothing going on. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga came over there like, what's up, bro? Like, woo, woo. You know what I mean? And he like, man, so and so's at the table, and you kind of just be sitting there, you just be looking like, man, I gotta go over there and fuck with my nigga. It don't feel, you know what I mean? So when niggas see you, like, man, what's up, my nigga? Like, what my nigga, where you been? Woo, woo. It's all love, like.
And that's what I needed to know, man. Because I was like, man, I hope everything is solid.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't think anything can ever like. That's one of those relations. Like, that's my bro. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. There's nothing like you could tell me right now, like, hey, you know that nigga talking about you. I wouldn't believe you. It's just one of those niggas you can't believe, like, cause you know y'all relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas done ducked it out. Like, anytime I was 100 niggas show up the house, like, come on, we going up. You know, AD ready to knock anyone. Don't let him get a little bit of that liquor in him. He knocking everybody out. You feel what I'm saying? That's my nigga though, for sure.
Do-rag, it's a
that Taliban
it's an
shit.
exotic exotic headwear.
Don't let nobody sell you no dreams.
It's a Gucci exotic head wrap. That's what it's called.
It's bombed in bullshit, okay?
You don't see the material, my nigga. It gives me waves different. It's not, look. It come with 2 braids, so I look like the promoter in Hollywood. Goonie 2 braids. See, if you would have captured my community service, you would have seen where this came from. This is like a new thing. I just tried it today because it was hot. It was 115 degrees. I was out there picking up shit, like, not shit, but I was out there picking up trash, like, and there's a lot of bums out there. I done seen niggas shoot up. Like, are you finna do heroin right now while I'm right here? No, nigga, I'm finna watch you do this shit because you just gonna do it in front of me. Like, what the fuck? Hurry up, you taking long. He's like, I gotta get the I'm sitting here just like picking up trash slow by the nigga. Like, is this nigga finna do this shit?
Around where I'm from, Genghis Khan wouldn't last long. My ice bright, so I'm striped with a cannonball. Plus I'm in a Z and I ain't talking about Dragon Ball. We at war, early stage Panama, and we break bricks down, kind of like the China Wall. Teflon, echelon, walking with a Simeon, golden eye view. I'm the 010 James Bond. Surf through the city, you can call me Ron John. Quicksilver Billabong, it'll be a wipeout. Tidal wave, Shane shine bright like the lighthouse. Presidential suite, you can call that the White House. Your girl's on my dick, I ain't brought the Porsche out. I'll go medieval on her ass and throw a horse joust. I'll blow your torch out, and it'll rain Skittles, so don't get caught like Malcolm in the middle. Yeah, I keep white like Macaulay Culkin, home alone with his own and the walls talking. Mr. McIntosh, I'm in your tape deck. I'll clear the whole bank with a blank check. I'll spark a man for his new Vans. Click pop, you're so fly to Neverland. But this is Candyland, I'm the candy man. Bagging up grams to the kitchen causing avalanche.
The Hub Radio.